For the longest time, we have been saying that the only index of inclusion in the Indian team has to be performance. Performance and nothing more. As far as Virat Kohli is concerned, even at the start of the IPL, we have said this and we continue to hold on to this. There were murmurs that the Indian team in the World T20 is perhaps trying to look beyond Virat Kohli. A fair enough proposition if he hadn't performed. But now, twice in a row, he has proved that he still has it. He is now the highest run getter in this season's IPL after 3 games, but far more important, has a strike rate of over 140. And each time he has batted long, run like a hare, and even outrun a direct hit in the match against the Kolkata Knight Riders. Now, in such a situation, when he is still able to pick Mitchell Starc and tonk him around the ground for 6s and 4s, what more does Virat Kohli do to have his spot in the Indian team? There was another thing that was being mentioned, that Kohli's game does not suit the conditions in the United States and in the Caribbean. For the record, the stadium in the United States is still not fully ready, where India will play Pakistan in June. So how come people are aware of these conditions? Secondly, in the Caribbean, the wickets are expected to be slow. Last night at the Chinnaswamy, it was a loopy, slowish wicket where Virat Kohli adapted to perfection. Glenn Maxwell failed to do so, Anuj Rawat failed to do so, Faf du Plessis failed to do so, but Virat Kohli clearly was doing it to perfection and batted like an absolute champion. Now, this is where the problem is. We in Indian cricket tend to go overboard. We in Indian cricket tend to take decisions or tend to come to conclusions which aren't perhaps correct. Now, the point is, what more does a batter do to get his spot in the Indian team cemented? Not that Kohli cares. For the longest time he hasn't, and for 16 years he has been an entertainer in the IPL. But just like Rohit Sharma, he too wants to win a World Cup for India. He tried his level best in the World T20 in Australia and played one of the greatest knocks, if not the greatest knock in T20 history, against Pakistan. He once again tried in the 50-over World Cup on home soil, scoring over 700 runs, the highest ever in World Cup history. But this time too, he failed to take his team over the line by losing the final to Australia. Now, in this form, where he's consistently scoring runs and scoring runs at will, at a strike rate that is absolutely fine, how do you look beyond Virat Kohli? Will the Indian selectors go by performance? Will the Indian team management go by performance or want something else? Or are these just rumors which have been floated in social media? Come what may, at this point in time, to say that Virat Kohli doesn't merit a spot in this Indian team is complete nonsense. Basis what we have seen so far, he is indispensable. As a fielder, he is electric. As a runner, he is one of the best in the world, if not the best. He has even outrun, as we said, a direct hit. 59 balls for 83 runs, he was the pivot that took RCB to 180 plus at the Chinnaswamy. And Mitchell Starc, who Virat Kohli faced maximum, went for 47 runs of 4 overs. Now that's what it is all about. He is there and there in full glow. In such form, India will need its talisman. Come the World Cup, Rohit Sharma will need Virat Kohli in that side, on the field and with the bat. I am not even getting into the brand value of Virat Kohli, but just as a player, as a performer, on current form, he has done enough in the first 3 matches of the IPL to prove that he has it and has it clearly. So let's put all these rumors and murmurs to rest. and hopefully he continues with this form, because that's the only thing that will decide whether or not he gets his spot in the World T20.